Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunshine Acres. Jason here.
And Kara, good morning.
This is the second episode of Flashback Friday, and it's actually Saturday.
We're a little late for this one.
So we missed episode 2 of Flashback Friday by one day, but I think we're happy for that because we're going back to, this is May and June of 2016. And the bulk of what we got done, or at least one of the first things, is this garden shed right here. So we wanted to film this during the day and haven't been home much in the daylight this week. So apologize for that, missed it by a day. But so going back to May and June of 2016, we actually got married in May of 2016. So you've been putting up with me for
5 years.
Over 5 years now. Bless her heart.
And vice versa.
So that's been fun. We got a couple marriage pictures in here. Did our honeymoon and closed on the property here at Sunshine Acres. I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Same week.
Yeah, it was all like the same week. So that's kind of cool. Have anniversary. It's kind of property anniversary along his wedding. And so that was just before Memorial Day. And so we started basically coming out here every other weekend at that point, being weekend warrior. So the first video we took, which, I mean, obviously that shows our video skills and we still got a ways to go, but that was Memorial Day 2016 on one of the gators. And we'll run that here in a minute, but that's kind of cool. That just shows you a little bit what we were doing at the time, coming out here every other weekend. We got the camper in there. We'd stay in that. We didn't have a porta-john for some time.
Couple of years.
I think it may have been
1
a year.
year.
We'll see when we go through the pictures. I'm
least a
thinking
year.
I'm thinking it was a year, but we'll verify that here in the next couple episodes.
Memorial Day 2016 tour of Sunshine Acres. Little garden shed is gonna go. Fell a couple trees. This will be where the barn goes. Fell a couple more big fatty trees in there. Chopped them up. This is the wood pile. along with the view of the ridiculous oasis below.
started clearing initially just with the gator here for this guy, for the garden shed. And that was kind of a unique scenario. We got some...
Not the wisest scenario.
No, we bent the frame on one of the gators, but we had a chain, and I guess I can pull that thing out at some point, but you know, it's basically this clamp with some jaws on it that we would put on trees that were up to, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches.
And drive really fast forward and hope it came out of the ground.
Just throw it in gear and hammer down. I don't think we have any videos of that. I was kind of looking for...
That would be good.
But that was not the smartest thing that we've done out here. But
some
that was
came
fun.
out, some didn't, and then you get whiplash when they don't.
Yeah, and then we had to fix the gator as well. So
That was fun.
but that got this guy in, and at the time, you know, we looked at options of whether we build this ourselves or buy a shed and have it delivered. And in this case, we had it built on site. So you buy it with the dimensions you want, you know, add door, window, whatever. And that was the most economical thing at the time for us. And we needed some shelter out here. All we had was the camper. And so we were able to put one gator in here. We parked the other gator in the camper, and all our tools were in here to keep dry. So I mean, it was kind of tough there. If it was raining for the weekend,
You get wet.
Yeah, we'd get wet. So we've got some pictures of this guy going up. Here's Miss Kara at the garden shed. It definitely looks a little different now than 5 years ago. And then up in front of us to our right here, in front of the garden shed, is where we started clearing for the barn. And we did all that ourselves. We got a little video in here. We were able, fortunate enough to have a friend of ours loan us his Bobcat at the time. So we did all the clearing ourselves with that. I think I got a little video in here showing the bush hog attachment on front of the Bobcat. So starting to clean up the woods. And I think there's video as well of just kind of the clearing. The tail end of it shows the clearing for the barn. And I think that was about it. Yeah, that was the beginning. We would come out here, and it was getting pretty hot by then too, May and June. And we would, I mean, work all day long. I mean, pull trees out, cut them, split them, stack them,
Burn
them, shower out of a water cooler, and come back and do it again in 2 weeks.
That was fun.
It was good times. no, it was fun at the
It was
time.
fun 5 years ago.
Well, it was new. It was fun and it was exciting, and
Now we have running water.
yes, and working toilets and all that stuff. And then we found out not too much later, you know, what it costs to actually do some clearing, and with proper equipment instead of the back-breaking slow pace that we did it. And it wasn't that much money. It was like, oh,
Brought in some help.
it's like, holy cow, we should have. But we didn't. I mean, at the time we didn't have excess money, so I mean, it was do what we can with what we had, and
Well, we saved a couple grand by doing what we did.
yeah,
Sure.
and we've got the stories to tell for it as well. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode of Flashback Friday
On Saturday.
on Saturday, and hopefully we'll get the next one out on Friday. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a good day.